undo all that happened that day, I would.
What, you ghoster? Oh! Full of jokes! Full of something. Hey everybody, it's Steve from We Just Play Games. This is Hogwarts Legacy, and I am late for orientation. But first I want to point out the creepiness of these mirrors. They messed up on the mirrors. Look at this. I can see the back of my head looking at the front of my head, but if I turn around, my demon self wants to get out. Anyway, speaking of getting out, we're going up? I guess we're going up. But I'm a bad boy, so we're going down. Ha ha! This could just go on forever. I'm your new study mate! This looks exactly like our room, and the mirrors are still messed up. Ooh, what were you writing? You'd think as witches and wizards we'd have some cleaner looking paper instead of ripped up and chewed away parchment. But this is the 1800s. We gotta focus on the bubonic plague first. Ooh, a chest. Damn it! Level 2, 3, damn it! This is just like Dead Space. Wow, you guys got double the messed up mirrors. Maybe this is it's basing it on what I see. Okay, so remember, bottom of the stairs, chest, bathroom. Occupied. There's nothing magical about this bathroom. Oh, hello. I'm gonna flood the school. So if I'm to understand this correctly, I have to go down 3 flights of stairs to take a leak. Get my cardio in.
This should be interesting.
Okay, Everett.
I suppose some introductions are in order.
Hello, Everett Clopton. I am Magnus McBain.
One moment. Watch this.
Stink bomb?
What is this? Someone threw a dung bomb. Let's get out of here.
That wasn't quite the reaction I wanted. Oh well.
Oh, people hate smelly
What did you
things.
hope would happen?
I suppose I hoped it would lighten the mood. Ravenclaws can be a bit on edge the first day of class. I'm Everett, by the way. You seem downright calm next to some of these characters. And you survived a rather harrowing trip here.
How do you know about that?
I'm glad to be here. Ready for classes to start.
Good. Glad to hear it. Truly, there's no reason to be nervous. Most professors are firm but fair.
Unless you throw poop at them.
Not all of the tricks I play are as simple as a tossed dung bomb, and I'm still here.
Wait, did you say most professors are fun but fair?
Ha! I did. But probably best I let you judge for yourself. I do tend to push their limits. I should wander off before someone traces that dung bomb back to me. Nice meeting you.
You too, Everett.
Alright, who's next? Why not? I want to go to the VIP room. Ooh, hello. What's your name? You must be Samantha. Samantha Dale, what's up? Ah, you got the green thumb, huh?
I want him to be in the perfect place. A place he'll be happy with. But I can't seem to find it. Great golden gobstones! I want him to thrive here.
Golden gobstones.
My own little expression. I bought this Dittany seedling from home and I so want him to feel cozy. Dittany is amazing, isn't it? So much healing power in such a little plant. I've a bit of a thing for plants, as you can see. Pleased to meet you. I'm Samantha.
Nice to meet you, Samantha. Is Dittany used in Wiggenweld potion?
It is. Looks like someone's been studying up on their potion making.
Actually, I broke my leg in the
Professor
last,
Fig
yeah.
told me about the Wiggenweld potion.
Of course. I heard you were studying with him before term. He's an enigma, Fig. Teaches about theory, it seems to know a lot about practical magic.
We fought some stone knights with him.
Professor Fig does know a great deal about, different forms of magic.
Well, I hope he told you about more than Wiggenweld. You've lots to catch up on, I'm sure.
Is there an after image when I move around?
An affinity for herbology is more typical of a Hufflepuff than a Ravenclaw, isn't it?
Ordinarily, perhaps, but it runs in my family. We've a full plot of these little fellows back home. I suppose you could say herbology is in my roots.
Oh, good lord.
Is it common practice for students to grow their own ingredients?
Oh, yes. In fact, our herbology teacher, Professor Garlick, encourages it. And I don't think Professor Sharp, our potions master, cares where you get your ingredients, as long as your brews are all perfect.
It was nice to meet you, Samantha. Good luck with your Dittany.
Thank you. And good luck to you too on your first day.
Is it common for people to tell you what they're doing and then introduce themselves? Isn't the line go, who the hell are you and what the hell are you doing? Oh, there's breakfast. One bite, too.
That's just brilliant, Amit. Brilliant. You'd think you could... Ah! That is not how that...
Hey, you want to talk to someone that isn't yourself?
Why, hello. Would you like to take a look? Can't see too much in the day. Well, except for stars like Sirius, Canopus, Vega, and Arcturus. I'm Amit. Pleasure to have you in Ravenclaw. Never met someone who's been so close to a dragon before.
You'll get there one day, buddy.
Recommend it, frankly. It's nice to meet you, Amit. I take it you like astronomy.
Oh, yes. So much to be learned from the stars. Also, there's something about the open air and night sky above the tower. It's invigorating. You will adore astronomy. Professor Shaw is incredibly knowledgeable.
I hope astronomy's on my schedule. Sounds interesting.
I have good news for you. You are most definitely taking astronomy. It is required for all 5th years. You will be enthralled with the tower. Plus, a quality telescope can show you things you never dreamed of.
Dude, I almost got eaten by a dragon today. Well, yesterday.
Oh, and speaking of class, better get to my first one of the year. Nothing like the smell of fresh parchment, is there? Be seeing you.
Does Amit have gray in his temples, or is that just my bad graphics?
Professor Weasley is looking for you just outside. You had best not keep her waiting.
Hell of a globe. Where's my pocket? I don't have any pockets. Why are my robes so... Oh, they're dirty because they're secondhand. Wait, no. Someone conjured these on me. You gave me dirty robes on purpose. What's that do? What's this? Revelio? Revelio. It glows! I can interact with glowing things. That's kind of my thing. That's what makes you so special with the ancient magic and whatnot. I can see things glow. So it's either ancient magic or a brain tumor. Okay, I made it to there. Now I'm going down. Okay, I thought it was just go backwards. Go backwards on your first day. Look, when they're further away, the letters are smaller.
I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a 5th year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success.
The E-Owls, the extraordinary wizarding levels. It's a book!
Here you are.
I have tons of books, lady. Okay, that's better. They should all stay in the book, right? This is vandalism!
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a 5th year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
And I lost it.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have.
Finally, some action.
And we shall put it to the test. This way. The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore.
Okay, mean mugging. What the hell was that? I'll try not to swear as much. Ravenclaw Tower.
I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student.
That statue is watching me.
Why don't you cast Revelio on this bust and see what details the field guide can provide?
Revelio.
This bust created in honor of Ravenclaw House resides in the lofty Ravenclaw Tower. Ravenclaw! Caw-caw! Represent. Open field guide. Okay. 1%. Fantastic. Do I get a hippogriff when I'm done? Challenges menu. Challenges is... That is challenges. Oh, I'm hovering. I thought this was in the middle of the screen. Pages. Oh, there's 100. Magnificent. Unless one just isn't all text. I get glasses. Why are there glasses? Like, magic.
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle.
You can't give yourself 20/20 vision magically? I've seen the movies. People's bones have disappeared.
No time to waste. You've classes to attend.
Like, you guys have got to be ahead of us in the game in terms of, like, lasers and stuff. Are you petting a platypus? No, that's a niffler, I think. Hey! You keep petting that platypus. It's a good boy. Sorry, I'm enthralled. Reveal. What? Spider and three-headed snake. Oh, maybe I have to master those creatures?
Good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker.
Ah, that's what these are for.
It contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
Central Hall map. Hogwarts is divided into two main areas. The left side of the map is where the students and professors live and includes the house common rooms and the Great Hall. Select the ground staircase region to continue. The jumping one? Okay. In this view, you can see the flue flames available in that region. Green flue flames represent flames you have discovered, including your own house common room. Grey flue flames reveal the location of undiscovered flames. So they're technically kind of already discovered. The right side of the map is where we find academic points of interest, including the Astronomy Tower, Library, and Greenhouses. Select the Library Annex region to continue. Professor Weasley unlocked the Central Hall flames for you. Use right stick to rotate the flames and fast travel to the Central Hall flue flames with the square button. Is this Central Hall? That's the Library. This one, right? Okay, travel.
And here we are. Quite the time saver.
No animation?
These stairs lead directly to Central Hall.
Dig in the unicorn fountain.
You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall. Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak. That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
What will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard, and a talented teacher.
But what about defense?
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense against the dark arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of defense against the dark arts is required for those who aspire to become auras.
I want to be an aura
We're
detective.
lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Hecat in charge of our students' education in that regard.
You mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain, and is home to an array of shops and pubs. You should be able to find all of the school supplies you require in Hogsmeade. You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
We can get drunk.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class.
So
You'll
no
get to
time to be
in
social.
time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
Yeah, I saw someone die.
We did take a bit of a detour on the way here. Ended up exploring some ruins and... I shouldn't say more.
Exploring ruins? Well, I presume Professor Fig has his reasons for keeping the details to himself for now. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you.
I forget what Fig teaches.
Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
You got it, Professor. Prof. Ladies, I just came from Charms class. No, it didn't work. Okay.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you and Professor Weasley talking about exploring ruins?
She caught me off guard. I didn't tell her anything else about our travels here. I will say, I think she suspects we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
What do we got? This is not the field guide? Okay. Open map. No, it's prompted. Okay. This symbol represents main quest. Complete a main quest will further the story, unlock new features, and grant XP. Some quests are locked by spell and/or level requirements. In these cases, you will need the required level and/or have the required spell to activate the quest. New quests can be earned by completing the professor's assignments or as quest rewards. Track a quest with X to continue. Charms, defense. Well, let's save the best for last.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
This is the 1800s. Are you saluting me? This is the 1800s, so I'm assuming this Ollivander fellow is Ollivander the Senior. What about that page? Can I get that page? Let's not try that. Hello, Merlin.
Revelio.
Merlin's got nothing for me. Charmed compass will lead you to anything you're tracking. Okay? Go to Charmed class. What's that? It's blue. I'm revealing something.
This cannot possibly be as difficult as it seems.
What's wrong, Lenora?
Hello. I don't believe we've met.
Oh, hello. I'm Lenora. Pardon me if I seem a little distracted at the moment. Everyone thinks I'm utterly balmy. Samantha thinks I'm potty. But it's this painting. I never noticed it before. If I know Hogwarts, and I do, an empty frame doesn't appear for no reason. There's something more to this.
If I have the time, I may look. Could be intriguing.
I've been racking my brains long enough. I hope you'll have better luck than I have.
Have you tried the basic 4th year spell, Revelio?
If you stumble on something illuminating that solves the mystery.
Yeah, there's a butterfly-shaped hole. Have you ever played a Resident Evil game? We need a butterfly crest. Accio. Give me that spell. Give me the spell. Jump. Get the spell. Come on. Okay, wait for it to pass by. Wait for it. Where'd it go? There it is, you bastard. Come here. Come here. Ah! Oh, come on, no. I totally touched that. Reveal. Ah, this crap again. Oh. Is there one on the other side? No.
Revelio.
Well, yeah, that looks like one of those things from the Star Wars movie. They live on that island with Luke. That's the bottom one. There's more math in this than I thought. Alright, we'll investigate that later. We gotta get to Charms class. I don't want to be late. Nope. Not that one. What the hell? Yeah, I knew about that. How do I switch? Moth to a frame. I got it. Aha. Okay, Charms class. Track. There we go. Charms class, Charms class, Charms class. That away. Outside? That guy's got a loot. That way? Okay, let's go. This is much better. Okay, I will come back when I get there.
If I could undo all that happened that day, I would.
Would you ghoster? Oh! Full of jokes! Full of something.
My mother was shocked the first time I sent her an owl from Hogwarts.
Begin! Okay, let's get the new kid hazing out of the way.
Behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin?
Yes, please.
Welcome to year 5 of charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone?
I just got here, dude.
I'm afraid it is too late to study now.
Natty, you tricked me. You're hazing me.
My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
I think Dale's the studious one. Okay, let's do this. Bang! Speed boost!
Akio.
Mine!
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here.
Oh, so she's the teacher's pet. She is out to get me.
As you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
This guy's a character. I like him. I don't think cocaine's illegal yet, so that might be the issue too.
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off? Eh?
So you can just, like, there's a carpentry spell?
Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last possible moment. Now, think of this like gobstones, if you will, but instead of throwing the marbles out, you are summoning them toward you. The trick is to pull the sphere as far as possible, but not a bit more, or it'll fall, yes?
So I want...
We could keep talking about theory all day, but practice is the best professor. Show us how it's done. Accio.
Release!
Excellent.
Come on! Ah, okay. Let's keep it linear. A little more power in. Now.
Splendid!
Perfect! Pardon me, Professor. You're blocking my view. Alright, this is gonna be tougher. And now!
That's it!
Nailed it! Your turn, Onai. We good?
Very good. Points to Ravenclaw. But there's certainly
Caw-caw!
no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up.
I technically left room for you to win.
You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Going down, Onai. Get out of here.
That is how it's done.
That's what I got on my first turn, too. Skew this. Right around the orange. Now! Don't you fall off. And we're good. Uh-oh. Ah!
There we go.
Nope. Other one. Thank you. Okay, we can do this. We just got to get a perfect score. Too far, too far, too far, too far! Ah, damn it!
Don't lose your composure.
Too much, too much, too much. Ah! Ah! I'm gonna lose! I overdid it again! Yep.
You almost had it.
Don't patronize me! It's my first day.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
Yeah, 2 out of 3. What, are they gonna explode now? Oh ho, obstacles!
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it.
Whoa, okay, just goes through me.
Settles it all.
Let us see this.
Isn't mine going to run into yours? What's up? What's up?
Very good.
Watch this.
You're gonna hit mine. Okay, we're good.
That is how it's done.
Consider the angles. Now!
Well done. Here we go.
Come on. Ha-ha! Roll it off, roll it off!
Concentrate, Natsai.
Okay, I can get any amount of points. I can just give it a quick tug, and we'll be fine. I'm glad that actually happened to an NPC.
Very good, both of you. Well done.
We need a settling game. We need a tiebreaker. How did I forget the word tiebreaker?
Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Good game back there. I must admit, I think I underestimated you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
Are we friends now?
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
I think this place is amazing no matter what country it's in.
Is Wagadu much bigger than Hogwarts?
Wagadu School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world. So yes, bigger than Hogwarts.
What are you doing at this dump?
It never seemed
I'm kidding.
intimidating or overwhelming to me. It always felt like home.
Is Wagadu a castle like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside. I remember the first time I saw it, the mist was so thick I could hardly make out anything at all. And then it just materialized before me, this enormous school that seemed to be floating in midair.
Did you say Accio Wagadu? And bring the school to you?
An odd question.
Distance. Wait, what's it called? Online learning? No.
Yes.
Distance education. There we go.
How to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Wagadu uses one.
You can do hand magic?
You can cast spells without a wand.
Oh, yes. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
Yeah, I'm not that special. I can see things glow.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Wagadu, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Kick your ass next time, too.
Of course.
It was a tie.
If you would. On humans, if you're so inclined.
Well, you'd be using
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did.
You know it
I
won't work.
trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well,
Calling me
a
charmed.
local competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? You did well, managing to best as gifted a student as Miss Onai.
Thank you, Professor. I enjoyed the match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Why do you remind me of Crown Royal? I think it's the purple. And for someone so lighthearted, why do you have an Iron Maiden in the room? Ooh, I leveled up. I feel healthier and more robust now. Alright, we can flew our way here now. I've got to get to Defense Against Dark Arts class. I get to learn Levioso? Oh, that's probably to knock him up into the air.
Hello. How was your first day coming along?
Hello, Samantha. Nice to see you again.
I wondered how your first day was going. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
What is she stepping on? Did you just put out a cigarette? I'm not a teacher. I'm not going to tell on you.
I've been fortunate. Beginner's luck.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I'm afraid I can't count on beginner's luck to impress Professor Ronan.
Was that a thinly veiled jab? And I learned more about your brother than I learned about you in that conversation, so thanks. Gotta go down. Down, down, down. Hey, what is it with you? And do you see bugs everywhere? What's up? Are we near a music class?
How nice to see you, my young friend.
This is not a music class. Ooh, but a chest. It's an eyeball chest. What's your deal, dude? Don't hurt me. You're probably the closest thing to a mimic in this game. The hell was that? Okay, down. That way. That is a rhino. That's not very exotic. Show me something with wings and flippers, and what the hell? Creepy. Close, close. That's what effort sounds like.
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it.
So we're past
You
1878.
may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge.
It's a trick question. She didn't. She's a ghost.
To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso?
A levitation charm?
Get him! Yeah!
A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned...
Can't even defend his wardrobe.
is the
Oh!
value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
What's an unspeakable? Alright, the race is on. Let's go. Hard turn. Speed boost. Speed boost. Speed boost. Nailed it.
Levioso.
No big deal. It's made out of something that can already float.
Now, let's try something a little larger.
An actual chicken. If you have time to lean, you have time to learn.
Let us begin with a basic cast.
Come at me, bro. Oh, we gotta move your shield. Ah. Yes.
Cast Levioso first, then the basic cast.
You got it.
Remember, a surprised opponent. Good. Now, well done.
Just keep going, or there we go.
Very good. But the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now,
Bring it, Sallow.
fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Lock on.
Protego.
All right. Gotcha.
Complicates things.
Hit him while he's down.
I know. Nothing lucky about it. This can't be your Levioso. Let's just say
It's not my first duel. I fought some knights. Oh, he's off the table. Ring out.
not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
So we're not friends.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Ravenclaw.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments.
Do they all involve beating up Slytherins?
All right. That's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
Hold on, Sallow. Gotta talk to this lady first. She's got a dot above her head.
I'd hate to face Professor Hecat in a duel.
Good talk.
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand.
And it's not even my wand.
Perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
Not my first magical duel.
I've dueled enough. Consider yourself lucky I held back.
Huh, fair enough. You owe me an honest duel when you aren't. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
We don't talk about that club.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested.
You sound like you're gonna jump out of the darkness and stab me. And you kind of have your own little Iron Maiden here, too. Are these teachers into some stuff? That is a human skeleton, lady! What the